videos. So guys, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to apply an open work permit for Canada step by step. Before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe right now. And also, I would like to clarify, neither I am an immigration consultant nor am a government body. So if you take anything out of this video, you do it at your own risk. All right, guys. So let's proceed. So guys, in front of you, I have opened this GCKey account. Like you need to log in into your GCKey either by ID password or through a trusted partner. And here, if you go, you have various options. So I click on this. Okay. So we haven't gone through this, so we'll start from here. So you're gonna work, right? So we'll apply through this. What would you like to do in Canada? I select work. Okay. Now let's say uh, you are spouse and your partner has been approved to work at a skilled worker category with a closed work permit. So because you are a spouse, you are eligible for an open work permit, and that's what you are applying. So you need to fill as per your case. This is just sample value. And let's say you are an Indian citizen, correct country or territory of residence, and let's say you are in India. You have a family member who's a Canadian citizen or permanent resident. I select no. Date of birth. I'm selecting sample. You do it as per your case. Any data pickup. Okay. Click on next. Now we are going to check eligibility. It is asking that are you a lawful permanent resident of USA? I mean, are you a green card holder? I select no. But in your case, if it is yes, definitely do. Like answer these questions honestly and as per your case. Do you have a job offer? An employer give you LMIA number? I select no. Do you plan to work in one of the following work permit exempt categories? Let's say no. Okay. Will you be coming to Canada under an active policy or special measure announced by IRCC? I select no. Are you a spouse, common law partner, or dependent person who has or is applying for a work permit? So in our case, I'll select this as yes. Have you recently graduated from participating Canadian post-secondary institution? I select no. Are you a spouse or common partner who holds a study permit? I select no. What is your marital status? I select married. What is the province or territory of destination? I select Ontario. You need to do as per your case. So you may be eligible for this open work permit outside Canada. So click on continue. Continue. What type of work permit you want to apply? So this work permit for a spouse of an international student or a family member of a worker. So in our case, this is the situation. So I select this. Are you a company or family member that has status as Canada or has recently been approved to come to Canada? I select yes. She'll be living with her spouse. Have you ever been arrested, charged with, convicted of any criminal offense? I select no. You had a medical exam performed by an IRCC panel physician doctor in last 12 months? I select no. I visited undesignated countries for 6 months in last year. I select it. You need to do as per your case. Based on answer, you need a medical exam form. You want to submit an application for a family member? I select no because I assume her husband has already got a closed work permit. Do you want to refer giving someone access to your application? I select no. In past 10 years, have you given your fingerprinting and photo for an application to come to Canada? I select no. But if you have done that, definitely select that. Are you going to pay the fee? Why not? Oh, sorry. Will you be able to make digital copies? Yes. Otherwise, how will you apply? Will you be paying your appeal fee online? I select yes. Go through all of this. You can modify any answer that you think is not appropriate. Just read it once, and not once, read it twice. Then click on continue. Now it's gonna tell you the steps. Now the checklist has been populated. 1295 is required. Family information form, passport, digital photo, request for medical exam, proof of relationship because you went for that spouse category. These are optional. Schedule 1 for client information, but I strongly recommend you fill this form also, like especially like explanation in your that client information. See more information, letter of explanation. So I strongly recommend you to that. And if you're not clear with any, you can always click and find out. Okay. So let's go through this one by one. So what you're going to do, you're going to click on this. I knew something like this will happen. Don't worry. I will open it in Adobe. This is the form and I have managed to open it in Adobe and we'll take it from here. The UCI, it is asking unique client identifier. So this is 8 or 10 digit number that is available on all your communication that you have carried out with IRCC. If it is your first application, don't worry about it. They will create it for you. And even if you don't know and you have applied in past, still they will find it out. That's why it's not mandatory. So before I proceed further, I want to clarify neither I'm an immigration consultant nor I'm a government body. So if you take anything out of this video, you do it at your own risk. All right. I want service in. I select English. You need to fill as per your case. So let's say Elana Smith, who is wife of John Smith, and both are Indian citizens. John has been approved to come to Canada as a closed work permit holder. So now Elana is filling her form to apply as an open work permit. Apply for an open work permit. Have you ever used any other name? I select no. Female, date of birth, town of birth. Let's say she was born in New Delhi, country India. Friendship, India. Current country or territory. So I select India, status citizen. Previous country or territory of residence during the past 5 years. Have you lived in any country or territory other than your country of citizenship or your current country or territory of residence for more than 6 months? So in her example, let's say no, that's all. But if you have done, definitely click yes and provide information. Current or territory we're applying. So from the country you're applying is your country of residence. I select yes. Your current marital status, she is married. If you married to comment date, so marriage date. So she was born in 1998. So let's say she got married in 2020, just example. Okay, provide the name of the current spouse partner. Smith. On. Have you previously been married or in common relationship? I select no. Language. Native language, mother tongue. Let's say she is an Indian citizen. So her native language is Hindi. Are you able to communicate in English or French? I select English. Have you taken a test from designated testing agency to assess your proficiency in English terms like IELTS and other accepted exam? So I select no for her. Passport. Ilana's passport details. Be very careful. When you do this is just sample. Oh my god, I crossed here. Passport details, and these details you should verify 2 times, not just one. National ID document. So when I had applied for the first time, I had selected yes, and I had provided my PAN card details and it was accepted. And later I explained that in my letter of explanation too. But for the sample, this video I select no, but if you have definitely do yes. And this depends on your country also. For India, you have now Aadhaar card and other things. Are you a green card holder? I select no. Contact. Okay. I'm putting sample address, but you provide proper address. This is initial same as yes. I select yes. Phone number, Canada, US, other. I select other because she's from India. Let's say she has a cell phone. So country code of India is this. Email address is important because that's how they will communicate with you. Make sure you do it properly so that they can send you emails. Detail of intended work. What type of work permit are you applying for? I select open. Oh, I'm sorry. Open work permit. Details of employer. So this is not a mandate here because it's an open work permit. So you can skip it. Intended location of employment. Yes, if you, yeah, you don't have to do that. Like if you have an employer already, let's say you have obtained a job already, then you can provide the information. Otherwise, you can skip. Job title, brief description. Yeah, this you can leave it, but like if you already have a job offer, you can put that. Education. Have you had any post-secondary education, university, college? I select yes. So give the details of a highest level. Let's say she has done graduation, year and month. They have asked. So let's say 10 plus 2. Let's say when she was 18. So she was 18 when 2016. 07. Let's say she has studied actually that's all science school, New Delhi scientist school. Wow. City town, New Delhi, country, India. Employment. Give the details of employment for past 10 years, including if you held any position, hospital, administrator. So let's say she has 10 years. Okay. So now 2024. So from 2014 onwards. So from current. So let's say she was married when 2020, right? So 2020 10 to now 2404. You can say not employed, or you can even say homemaker. A lot of my friends had written homemaker for their applicant spouses, and it was accepted. City, town, country, province, state, like you can do that. I'm just doing. Similarly, other details, I'm not just filling up all because it's not mandatory, but you definitely fill it up for 10 years as they have asked. Background information. Within past 2 years, have you or your family member had tuberculosis? I select no. Do you have any physical or mental disorder that requires social health insurance? I select no. Have you ever remained beyond the validity of your status, attended school without authorization? Select no. Have you refused visa, work, permit? No. Have you previously applied to enter remain in Canada? I select no. Committed. So you read all these questions and then answer them truthfully. You consent to confirm from future. I select yes. Date you can pick up. Okay. Now, before you do anything else, like you can definitely save the form, but validate and then save. Okay. Now, and when you upload, make sure you upload with the barcodes. For online application, you don't need to physically sign. Okay. I know someone who just wrote the name and it went through. Okay. Save it and then you can upload. So now I'll go back to that checklist or this. Now passport, digital photo schedule. This you can do. Uh, your I don't have to. But this I don't have to explain, but you have to do this. Definitely you're gonna do. Now application. These two I'll definitely walk you through. Back here in this IMM 5707E, and we are filling it on behalf of Ilana Smith, who is the spouse of John Smith. And she is, in our example case, she is an open work permit applicant. So before I proceed further, I want to clarify neither I'm an immigration consultant nor I'm a government body. So if you take anything out of this, you do it at your own risk. So these forms need to be completed in English as well as your native language. Now for Elana, as we have assumed she's an Indian citizen, let's say her native language is Hindi. So how's she gonna type in Hindi? We'll see that. I'll show you. But just let me fill this up first. Date of birth. Example, country, date of birth. Status married. Present occupation. I just said homemaker. Okay. Whatever is up here. Name in native language. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Search in Google English to Hindi. And this is the first one. So this I'm gonna copy and then I go back. So you can put that name here, but due to whatever error is my PDF, it's not coming in other language, but I know in your it can be done, or else if your browser is able to open this form, you can do it over there. And yes, similarly, you can fill, will you come to Canada? I select yes. So I'll put John's information. You know how to do this. Date of birth, country, date of birth, present address, address. Marital status, married. Children, yes. Parent, what, mother or father, will you from Canada? I select no, but if they are doing, definitely do. Let's say her mother name is Ella Smith. Date of birth, 1970. Contact. Country of birth, India. Present address. Provide proper address here. Married. Home maker. Will you accompany to Canada? I select yes. Parent name. I select Smith. Peter. This time they will not ask the native language. That's good. Country place of birth India. Present address. For the correct address. Marital status married. Present occupation. Let's say retired. Whatever the table in your case. If no spouse comes in this section, I read and sign block. But that's not the case. That she does have a spouse. So she's not going to sign here. B. She does not have children. No listed. Then sign below. So she's going to sign. I mean, as per your case. Certification. Okay, that's correct. You can read these instructions and then this form can be uploaded. Present occupation. I'll just say IT analyst. Now we can do validate again. It's not throwing any error. That's good. So this way it can go. Now I'm gonna go for other. These two we completed. Now schedule information fee is already given here. So once your everything is done, there'll be a link enabled here where you can go and pay the fee and submit the application. Of course, I'm not gonna do that. This is frustrating, but I gotta do. Don't worry. So you're a principal applicant. full name, date of birth. Do it as per your case, not by me, because neither I'm an immigration consultant nor I'm a government body. So if you take anything out of this video, do it at your own risk. UCI, if you know, otherwise you can leave it blank. If this is the first time you are applying, you don't have UCI, IRCC will do it for you. Military service, have you ever served in any military militia? I select no. Have you ever witnessed treatment prisoner civilian? I select no. Membership to organization, which kind of organization? Any political party or any group organization that has engaged in advocated. You can read it and answer. Have you heard any government position? I select no, but if you have definitely since the age of 18 or during past 5 years, which I was said, have you traveled to any country or territory other than your country of citizenship or your current country territory of residence? I select no, but if you have definitely provided that information, validate it, done. You can save and upload this form too. Okay. So then explanation later you can do, and once all the slots are full, you can go to the next screen and pay the fee. That is how it works, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.